Hey guys, so today's Random Wednesday video is going to be all about my planner, and I'm also going to show you my address book because they kind of go hand in hand. This is new, but this is not. This is my planner. Okay, so I didn't really know that planner videos and all this was a thing. I didn't really know, and when I got this weeks back, I posted a picture on Instagram because I was excited to like just sit down and relax and, you know, fill it out. And to me, I enjoy that kind of, I just really enjoy, like, I don't know, I just really enjoy that kind of stuff. So I had it sitting there and I took a picture of it and I tagged the company that they were. And so everyone knew, I guess, this was my planner, and they were like, oh my gosh, like, you know, planner video. And I was like, what? And apparently it's a really big thing, and that is so cool. So I'm going to show you how I do it, which is not how. It's literally, this is just going to be me showing the planner itself. Maybe. I'm not fancy, okay? I am not like, I don't know what to call it. There are so many people that like, so many companies and stuff that I have discovered from that post with like stickers and like, I call it scrapbooking. It looks like scrapbooking to me, which is cool. I don't really, to me, like, I don't want to have time or have to set aside time to do that. That would stress me out, and if it wasn't just right, it would stress me out. So to me, my planner is all about utility, not necessarily me enjoying putting like designing it, you know what I mean, which is cool, but I just don't do that personally. But that's why I like these pretty planners from this company, because I don't do all the little scrapbooky type stuff. I don't know what to call it, stickers, because it's pretty enough on its own. So I'm going to show you how I do this and why I like this one, and I'm also going to show you the address book really quickly. I like this because, you know, when I'm doing birth announcements, especially when I was doing her birth announcements, I've had this old address book for years. Of course, everybody's moved. People are just, it's just so different. And so I have little pieces of notebook paper all in it. So I thought I'm going to order an address book. And so I ordered it from the same company as the planner because I really like the planner. So you can customize it, you know, just like the planner. If I ever get sick of this, you can take this off and order a new one, which is really cool. So I'm going to show you, like, it's just very simple. I haven't even filled that out in the middle, but you know, without showing anyone's addresses, I've got all of our stuff, and then it's very simple, or very similar to the address or the planner, in that it's got this little folder in the back. And I love this because this, I keep all of those business cards or little things that you always kind of keep from companies that may do services on your house, or things that you dial a lot, or things that you need, or whatever, I don't know. I keep all that in here. Things that you may not necessarily put in the address book. I've got like our financial advisor and electrician and another lady from the bank, and then fence company, and what else? Like the irrigation company, you know what I mean? Just things like that. And then since I had another notepad that came with 2 notepads from my planner, which I may regret because I probably want to put this in the back of my planner when it runs out, I put the other notepad in here. So, and I'll show you how all that works. So I would highly recommend the address book. It's a good address book for our family. I put our family name on the front. You can do whatever. You could put a picture of your family. Like I said, I can always order a new cover if I want to change it. So my planner is a bit, I feel like it feels a bit more worn, obviously. This is what mine looks like. I have my initials on the front. I did not put a picture on the back. Olivia was not born yet when I got this. I have my pen. I'm kind of picky about pens. I don't like colored pens. I don't want to take the time to say, okay, I need to use this color. I like to just use a black pen, and I use this Kate Spade one for now. I really like it, but when this one runs out, I'll probably just get a different one or use something else that I like. And then on the inside, I gotta be careful because, like, you know, I've got personal information on some of it. So when you open these, it has, like, you know, then you've got this like main thing that shows all of the months, and I use this to track like lady times And so when I first got this, obviously I was pregnant, and I had her in January, which I marked. This is, let's see, when did I get this? I didn't mark it at all when I got it because I was pregnant. And then obviously, you know, those kind of times. So that's kind of neat just to get an overview if you're counting up weeks to something, which that's why I like to do that, because if you're planning a vacation or you feel me. Okay, and then the planner has tabs. Oh, and this company is Erin Condren. I don't think I said that. I'll link to it. So yeah, you've got the tab for the big calendar, you've got the tab for all of the months. So for the big month, the beginning of the month, when you go to the tab, it is a typical calendar. I don't know if you can even read what I have, which is really good. Set up like this. Then as you get into the month, you have things that look like this. I'll show you a blank one. Where are you? Okay, I'll just show you this. This is like later in the year, but they're set up like in a way that I really like, which is the most important thing for a planner. That's why I like this one, because it's very similar to the planner that I used for years. When I was in college, I was obsessed. Like every year I would get the new planner like that our bookstore would have, and it was set up very similar to this. So I even kept them all because they are so crazy to look back on at how packed and nuts. Like when you were done with it, you would just look at it and be like, wow, I did all that. So it's kind of fun to keep. I have them in the attic with my college stuff, some of my college things that I saved. So you can see that it's separated into like, this is one day, you know, each day is like this, and they're separated into Monday, or into morning, daytime, and nighttime. And then I like how at the bottom it has this little section where you can write like, I like to put like fitness goals or meals a lot of times if I'm gonna like cook and I'm planning out what I'm gonna cook. This is like just, sometimes I'll just make a list like, you know, make a vet appointment sometime this week, or make sure this house is, or just do whatever you wanna do. I know when we were getting our other house back on the market like to rent, because we have a rental property, I was, you know, keeping up with all the things that I needed to do on this. So that's easy. So you've got day one, day two, you know, it's not like crossways, it's like this. And this is just easy. The whole week starts with Monday, ends with Sunday, which I like. Sometimes they'll start with Sunday and end with Saturday, and I like to look at it Monday and then start. So for me, this works for me. And again, like I said, I don't feel like I have to make it pretty because it's already colorful and pretty. So that's another thing. But people do really do cool things with these. I've seen pictures of it, and it's nuts. So I'll show you. So it comes with a little clear thing, and I think I still have one. The address book came with one, so I'll show you. Ooh, comes a little thing like that. I remember when I was in college, I would fold my pages this weird way where it would like interlock when you were done with the days, and then it would make tabs on their own. I don't know. That was fun. But you can't really do that with this. But I don't want it to look like skank, so, so I'm not gonna do that. But what I did is I got this larger thing that looks like this. So you can go quickly to your day, and what I do on this is I write with a marker, then you can wipe it off later, things that are like big goals. So what I'm doing is, it's like big goals for me on this, like get the rental on the MLS, make Waylon a vet appointment, groomer appointment, dermatologist, oil change, set up lawn service, you know, quote for something we're getting done in the house, call another company for something we're doing in the house, window cleaning, pick out, and then I have like the tile, the tub, the toilet, the fixtures, things that we're doing for our bathroom right now, which then I ended up doing a separate, you know, little thing like order the tub, paint swatches, things to remember. I have not marked that out. I still need to get grout. That's one thing. Make a dentist appointment, you know, just things that you need to do that can be done anytime but just need to get done. I can even put that on like the weekly goals. So this is what I do. It comes with some stickers that say, you know, like little dot type stickers, and when I ordered the address book, I actually ordered another pack of the little dots, different colors for different things. So like if you have multiple kids, you can have a color for each family member, or different work things. What I mainly use my planner for is to keep up with work things, home appointment, you know, like things that I read off of that list, appointments of any kind, things that I need to do. I don't write down everything like what I'm eating necessarily. Sometimes I said that I will write down like things like when I'm planning meals just to keep it in mind when I'm gonna make. I don't write down, you know, like I I'm not that meticulous about things like that, or I don't tell myself to do the laundry or tell myself to clean the house because I just sort of do that. I don't need to look at the planner to do that. So I really keep it just very functional. I can look at it and keep up with things that I need to keep up with. So Olivia's, her little stickers are pink, and then I have teal ones for like filming, you know, YouTube type stuff. But then when these run out, I'll just switch to another color because it doesn't look like I'm using those for a lot of different stuff. So like I said, you know, I'm not a big, like, I don't use the stickers for a lot of things. I just like it to make sense. I don't like to add a lot of really things that don't make sense. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'll go over more stuff that's in the back. Oh, and then these are really cool too. I used these a lot when I first got it and then kind of stopped. But these are cool too. Like, they're like bars, and sometimes you can put these like at the top of the day. What I used to use these for is I would put them on Mondays and Fridays because I knew I was doing videos on Mondays and Fridays. So when I looked at it, I could just visually see. But I do that anyways, and I didn't really need the pink. But I know when I get back into like really doing my blog, I just blog when I want to and do all that. So I don't really keep a schedule with my blog, but I do keep a schedule with my YouTube channel. And so, yeah, but it's kind of an unsaid thing now. But I put the teal stickers for things that I'm doing. So like, you know, in the morning I have like the stickers like, you know, post this video, post that, post, you know, whatever on Saturday or on Friday, bathroom reno stuff that's happening. You know, I'm not gonna go over everything, but you know, if I have things to do with friends or whatever, appointments or times, things that that I'm going to like meet someone for, you know, videos that I'm gonna film or things like that. I like to keep this on here. It may look really messy to you, but that's how I like it. To me, I think with all these colors going on, if I had more stuff, it would just be like, oh, and it would drive me nuts if it wasn't perfect. So I would have to sit and spend so much time doing that, and I don't want to have to plan my plan, you know what I mean? You know, you see what I'm saying? But you can do a lot of fun, pretty things with these, but this is like last week, and did I tell you what I do with the big, I did not tell you that, I started to. So like, okay, like this is April. I'll go back to March. April didn't have a whole lot of stuff, but like, okay, like in March. For these, at the beginning of the month, when you go to the tab, like this is June, there's nothing on it because we're not there yet. But you know, it shows like a typical calendar, and then as you turn the page, you get into like June 1st, 2nd, 3rd, you know, sort of overview. I use purely for like financial stuff. I've never really talked about it, but I'm very like particular about saving and like investing in different things and like money and stuff like that, and I really am I try to be smart with that, and I've always been like that because since, you know, I've been married for a long time, and I always think about our future and you know, just things like that. So I have different things like goals. This was when I set up Olivia's savings and did our IRA for 2014 because I always go to the CPA first, and then he tells me how much to put in and stuff like that. So I just have different things written down like that because to me that is very important because I plan for the future. So I always laugh when people see me buy makeup and they're like, you need to save money. I'm thinking makeup and like real life stuff is like not even, you know what I mean? Like I definitely would take care of, I mean, that's just without saying. So it's just funny. I don't see those two things together because I wouldn't do this if I didn't have everything else more than taken care of. So I just thought that was funny. But yeah, like I have on here like when we met with our CPA, setting up Olivia's account, the IRA stuff, and then April, of course I have like tax day written down, but we pay quarterly, or I pay quarterly a lot of times. I pay quarterly, and then the remainder, that's always fun. But then this month I'm going to open a 529 for her college, so I have that written down. I don't really talk about that kind of stuff, and I feel kind of weird talking about it because it's just, I don't really like to talk about finances and money and stuff like that, but just very general. But what I'm saying is it is important to plan, and to me that's, you know, I like to have goals and stuff. And of course, you know, if you have something written down specific, you know, you can write down specific savings goals, but I'm not going to get into that. So yeah, that's just how I do it. I really think this one works well for me because I like the way it looks. I think there's plenty of room. to write, but there's not too much. But when you get to the back, there's a section that says notes. And I don't want to show you because I have a lot of like video ideas and stuff. But you know, like I have, it's not like a typical like in the back of a planner note section that has like 2 pieces of paper and you're like, I've got the whole year. What am I going to do with 2 pieces of paper? This has a lot of paper, a lot of writing space. So since this is mainly used for work and like, well, I mean, you know, we use it for family stuff too, but I keep up with work stuff. I have a whole section of video ideas, things that I want to do. It's just a nice place to keep my ideas put down so that I don't feel so jumbled in my head. If I've got an idea, I can write it down. If I know that I'm going to film something the next week and I think, oh, I need to mention this or whatever, then I can just jot it down. It gets off my brain and my head is, you know, not stressed out thinking about all that, like storing all that information. I've got Wednesday video ideas, like baby mom videos, all the beauty stuff. And then I've got, I did like a whole little sheet for our master bathroom redo, things that I needed to do and pick out and things that we need to get. And then still have a ton of space. So I've used that quite a bit this year and still have a ton left. So I don't think I'll run out of that. And it has fun little quotes all throughout it. How am I doing on my time? I'm doing pretty bad with my time. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And then it's got like upcoming years. It's got some paper that is not lined, that's kind of plain, or not plain, that's decorated. It has some like, you know, little jazzy stuff at the top. And then I never have used these stickers, but they're like birthdays. I guess that would be fun. I forgot about those. I don't think I've seen these are like, you know, these say like manicure, pedicure, doctor appointment, vacation, hair appointment, game. So these are fun. I'll use those later in the year and stuff, especially the game ones. But yeah, like I use these a lot, but didn't really get into those any specific stickers. I use this one a little bit, but it's kind of neat. And then it has this little folder where you can stick things if you need to save something. It has this, which is cool. It says Forget Me Not Perpetual Calendar and Contacts. And what this is year to year, you can just fill it out once. You have everybody's birthdays, you know, important dates. In the back there is like phone numbers of things that you may want to have. I mean, I don't know. And then you, like, you know, national holidays, things like that. And you can keep it and just move it year to year. I keep all of my phone number, like contacts in my phone for the most part. But you know, obviously the reason I got this is because when you're making out addresses and stuff, sometimes you need to have it written down. I like to have it written down. I do not use my phone for addresses. Phone numbers, of course, but I don't keep all that in my phone. I just don't. So same with the calendar. And last year I used the calendar, and I think the year before, half of the year. I've always had an agenda planner. Every year I get a new one. If not just for videos and work and stuff, it's just fun to like plan it out like that. I did it just from my phone and sort of had it synced. There's just, to me, I like to write things down. I like to see it. To me, it's easier to see it written out. A tiny little calendar on the iPhone you know, it works, but I got used to using it and I didn't realize how much I appreciated an actual planner that I could see. Because when I would look at that, you just see the little dots, you can't see what it is. I would miss a lot of things. It was just a lot of shuffling stuff around and copying and pasting and moving things when I can just do it and just write it down, you know, just easier. And so then it came with these stickers. I haven't used those for anything. Yeah, I have some little business cards that have like website info and all this cutesy little stuff. The stickers, and then I have the notepad. No, it has like little stickies that you stick to the back of it. So again, you know, year after year, I can save. Like next year, I can ditch the agenda, or save it if you're into that. But I can save the little covers so that next year I can get a new one, and then if I decide I want to use this one again, I can. So it's kind of neat. But I definitely will be repurchasing another one of those next year. I'm really enjoying that particular brand. And for those of you that wanted to see it, it may not be super exciting because I don't get super fancy with mine. And something else, you know, having them, I'm always used to having a big planner. I've never had one that I put in my purse. In college, I was always used to that big one that I would just sort of carry with me with books or put it in my big bag. But I don't need a planner in my personal purse. I leave it out when I'm home. I can organize my thoughts. I don't need it when I'm out. If something important comes up while I'm out, I can just put it on my phone, whatever. But I'm not really planning for work and planning things like that while I'm out anyway. So, and I keep it, you know, just very practical, but I do like it to look fun. So since I don't like put any stickers or do anything like flary to it myself, I like that those are already fun and colorful and they're fun to look at. So that is it. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. A little update. I know this is the same day that I filmed that Sephora video that went up on Monday. So the sale is still going on. So definitely check that out. Check out that video if you haven't. I am so excited about all my new stuff. I'm filming this on Monday. Also, the bathroom progress is rolling right along. I documented all of the work days last week and it has changed so much. Our tub is literally on our driveway right now. So that's exciting. Our old tub, thank goodness. But anyways, and that's our door that they moved in here. If you're curious about that, like, door to nowhere right there. But yeah, I will definitely put it all together, do a before and after, and do that on an upcoming Wednesday vlog. I think they probably have like maybe 2 more weeks of work, or maybe a week and a half, so we'll see. But I'm really excited about it, and I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. And yeah, if you want any more additional info on these, I will link to where I got mine below. And I would definitely highly recommend both of those, or I wouldn't do this video. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye.